Alright, so my name is Whittaker, and I play Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I grew up in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's a pretty small town. It's actually ranked as one of the most boring cities in America. So that's one of the reasons I guess I started to get into video games, because there's not much to do there. So school for me, it was just pretty easy. Like there really wasn't much to do. I just kind of like did my work and like did whatever. I did do some really crazy things in school. Like I used to hack all the laptops and get administrative privileges and sell that to all the students. And then I also bypassed all their filters, like website filters, and then I sold that to the students as well. I had multiple businesses where I sold like food and candy, and then the school tried to force me to pay that money to the school, but that didn't happen. And I also skipped a lot to play Counter-Strike. So besides that, there wasn't anything too much exciting. I just did my work, I did well in it, and I got a pro offer by the time I was out of school, so I was like, yeah. I'm an only child, so it's pretty boring, to be honest with you. You got my dad, he's a real kind of like nerdy guy as well. I have my stepmom, who is from Asia, so we go to China sometimes, so that's pretty exciting. My mom's side, though, they're a little wild. Like they're kind of like, the country folks, kind of like out in the wild, and, we do some crazy stuff, like, we have like alpacas, cows, and like a bunch of farm animals, and even like some like horses, and we sometimes like, go rides and stuff like that. So I think I started playing video games when I was like 5, maybe 6, I'm not sure. But I was introduced by my dad. He used to play a game called like Medal of Honor, and it was like kind of like a World War II like FPS shooter type game. I think it's still around a little bit, but I got into that. I played that a bunch, and I also played like this game called like Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. I kid you not, that was really fun, because like it's literally built on the Quake engine, so you're just literally flying around like top speed with like a lightsaber or like other guns. It was fun. So. I kind of like got into esports through like I was watching some YouTube videos, and I started seeing like there was like championships and stuff for like various games, and I'm just like, damn, I want to do that. I actually thought it was like really exciting. It's something I could like really get into. I wasn't really, I guess, interested so much in like regular sports as much, but yeah, like video games. I watched YouTube videos, like all these different championships. I'm like, you know what? I want to do that, like that's just something that clicked with me. And plus I was like really, really good at like video games like already, just as like a generality. So I first got into COD, and everyone thought I cheated on there, and it was on PC as well. So PC scene on COD is like non-existent. There's not really any tournaments for it. But while I was there, everyone thought I cheated, and they basically kicked me out. So I was kind of like forced to, like, I'm just like, well, there's not really a scene here, and I want to go to LAN tournaments. I want to, do YouTube videos, do whatever. I want to really like get into like the competitive scene and really like win like something that's meaningful. So the only other FPS that was on PC, because like I was not good at like console, I just hated the controls. The only other one was like Counter-Strike, and I was like, you know what, we're going pro. And yeah, there we are. So I think I've been playing Counter-Strike for about 3 or 4 years now. Which it's a fair amount, but a lot of these other guys have been playing for like 15 years. But I guess the main reason I still play is because I guess it provides me with, like, it's something that really, really challenged me, I think, to actually like improve and get better. Because like throughout my kind of like my life and stuff, like school, it was like, I wasn't passionate about that. It wasn't really like challenging. Like I could get into like challenging subjects, but it just wasn't like satisfying, But like for Counter-Strike, I don't know how to really describe it, but like I'm just a really competitive person. It really like satisfies that like, that drive and like that, passion. It's like something that takes a lot of effort, and it's like really hard to accomplish. And that, I guess that's what like, is my drive to play. It's just what, I just love it, I don't know what else to really say. So it's just, it's hard to describe, I guess. So my first team, I made a team called Team Ignite, and it was a combination of like multiple other players, but like two of them notably were Sig, who is now on Complexity, and Vice, who was on like Cloud9 and a bunch of other pro teams. We all kind of like came together. We met like in some pugs, and we're like, hey, we're pretty good. You know, let's just make a team. And our initial run was really good. I remember like going like 40-0 in scrins, like against everybody else. And we started beating like these like semi-pro teams, basically teams that are about to go pro essentially. And the whole time, like the whole community was just calling us cheaters. So it was a great experience. I really enjoyed like the group of guys like I'm with, because I guess like unlike past teams, it's always been like it doesn't feel like there's like egos and stuff on this team. Like it's like everyone has like the same like mindset and goal of like, you know, wanting to get up there, wanting to be like a really great team, one of the best in the world. And yeah, it's just like people they aren't strict on like, oh, I'm gonna do all these set roles and stuff. Like I want to put myself in all like the, you know, the best positions and stuff like that, and I'm like a veteran kind of thing. And it's really nice because, you know, like on past teams, for example, I was kind of like stuck into like a, you know, kind of like a dedicated like entry sacrificial lamb kind of like role, and you know, that's just not my play style, and I don't do well with it. You know, kind of like what's always worked with me is like, you know, just having the freedom to do whatever I want. And with this like system of players, it's like, it's great. Like I can do whatever, like we all get along, and frankly we've been doing really, really well as of late, so it's been great. Hey guys, it's Ye. Thank you so much for watching my player profile. Make sure to check out all the other Lazarus content if you want to see more player profiles or other, you know, crazy content that we do. Thank you so much, and also make sure to check out our merch store that we recently released. So, thank you.